Standing side by side with Georgia's Prime Minister, Hungary's Viktor Orban was among the first to congratulate the ruling Georgian Dream party on its recent electoral victory. This swift endorsement came as much of the Western world raised questions about the legitimacy of the election, with tens of thousands of Georgians protesting it. Orban's quick acknowledgement underscored his close bond with Georgia's government. "I congratulate the Prime Minister on his election victory," Orban declared, adding, "I see that nobody dares to question that this election was a free and democratic choice." For many observers, this alliance between the two leaders was hardly surprising. Both Orban and the Georgian Dream Party have demonstrated authoritarian tendencies in their governance styles, according to Irakli Porchkidze, a senior fellow at the Georgian Institute for Strategic Studies. "They reinforce each other's positions," he said. Orban's enthusiastic embrace of the Georgian Dream victory contrasted with the stance of the European Union, which expressed concerns over the election's fairness. The EU noted that Orban was not speaking on its behalf. Analysts argue that the alliance between Orban and Georgia's ruling party is driven more by mutual convenience than any deep ideological commitment. AKA Zarqwa, editor-in-chief of Realpolitik, described it as a marriage of convenience between two autocrats. Hungary has reportedly lobbied against EU sanctions on Georgia's leadership and pushed Brussels to grant Tbilisi EU candidate status ahead of the elections. Notably, in 2012, Orban stood next to then-President Mikhail Saakashvili in Georgia, who is now Georgian Dream's chief adversary. However, the differences between Hungary and Georgia are significant. Hungary is already a member of NATO and the European Union, providing it with a certain degree of protection and a security umbrella. It's much more dangerous for Georgian society to follow these tendencies than it is for Hungarian society, Zarqwa cautioned. Both countries have invoked fears of Russian aggression to rally domestic support, with Orban and Georgian Dream exploiting the trauma of Russia's aggression, as Zarqwa put it. This political technology has allowed them to portray the West as decadent and in decline, a narrative that aligns with Russian propaganda. The West's lack of a coherent strategy for the post-Soviet space has also contributed to the rise of leaders like Orban and their allies, Zarqwa said, noting that the West is not as attractive as it was during the unipolar moment of the 1990s and 2000s.